What's up, everybody? This is the Raw Truth coming at you with the video. And this video is going to bring just a tad bit clarity of what's going on with Bill Cosby. You know, I remember when I did videos on Umar Johnson. As soon as the story broke, I did video on Umar Johnson and exposing Umar Johnson, and I've always noticed the hypocrisy of his supporters and I've seen what his supporters has done, and regardless of what people want to support Umar Johnson based on his so-called getting the school together. So regardless of what Umar Johnson did, everybody came and wanting to support him. And a lot of them hated on me and hated on guys who actually did the research, and a lot of them has found out about Umar Johnson not even receiving his credentials like he said that he received and stuff. So when it came to Bill Cosby, I just wanted to step back, just step all the way back and just to see how things unfold. And when I'm finding out, the vast majority of people are on Bill Cosby's side. They have said things that, oh, the elite, the white man's after Bill Cosby because Bill Cosby, he's for his nation. And oh, look what's happening to Bill Cosby. It proves that Bill Cosby is set up. People make a whole lot of assumption, but when it comes to the people that they love and that they worship, that they look up to and stuff, but yet they want you to always come out with facts and stuff and say, well, what do you have? What do you have? And want to hate on you. And it's funny because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, folks. Whenever this story broke with Bill Cosby, what y'all had in mind was an image of Bill Cosby because Bill Cosby played, a doctor, Dr. Huxtable. And so everybody, including myself, we fell in love with Dr. Huxtable. We thought that was good for the black community because it shows a black man who was a doctor and his wife, Clara Huxtable, was a lawyer. And we thought that that was an ideal family. It gave us something to shoot for, something to strive for, something to, to grasp and say, now this is a black family. And we loved it. They had children. It looked like everything was intact. Theo, all the children was there. We seen the issues. We seen how Bill Cosby handled it. And we said that Bill Cosby is an American dad, and look at him. He's portraying black folks in a great light. Look at that. Oh, we fell in love with Bill Cosby. Or did we? Oh, yes. Oh, did we? No, what we really did is we fell in love with just a fucking act. That's what the fuck we fell in love with. Because, see, while falling in love with him being an actor, understand he's an actor, he was playing this role, but we really didn't know Bill Cosby. Now, folks be like, well, Bill Cosby, he did a lot for the community, he spoke up about issues going on in our community. And, this image that you see, there's a lot that goes on with this image that you see that Bill Cosby's throwing up. The 666. But before I expose that symbol that Bill Cosby has, and why this meme is so important, I want to get into this article. Now, I've been saving this article. It's in the Metro of Tuesday, February 2nd, 2016. And I heard this article being read before, but there's something in this article that you have to fucking understand. And people who are not biased will get it. People who are zombies, well, fuck, you ain't gonna get it anyway because your mind is already fucking made up. It starts off as ex Monco DAs, that's district attorneys, cred at stake in Cosby case. And an ironic twist, former Montgomery County District Attorney Bruce Castor will be on trial Tuesday at a hearing on sex assault charges against Bill Cosby. All eyes will be on all eyes will be on the testimony of a former prosecutor at a partial hearing on sex assault charges against disgraced comedian Bill Cosby on Tuesday, where a judge has the power to throw out the whole case. Bruce Castor, the former Montgomery County District Attorney, is expected to testify Tuesday that current District Attorney Kevin Steele, who campaigned against Castor to victory last year, is not allowed to charge Cosby because of a promise Castor made while in office. Now, in order for any charges to come out, evidently a deal has to be made. So there has to be some kind of confession or some kind of testimony that was given in in um in response to a not being charged. So that right there is a red flag to me. Like I said, I held off doing this because I wanted to see what other people were saying about it. And it says still has rejected the argument, countering that only a judge may issue a grant of immunity, which was not done in 2005 or since. Cosby is charged with aggravated indecent assault for allegedly sexually abusing former Temple University basketball coach Andrea Constant in 2004 at his Elkins Park mansion. That case is built heavily on Cosby's deposition for Constant's civil suit against him, in which he acknowledged giving her drugs before digitally penetrating her. You know, the funny, no, I will say the sad part about it is when you take drugs and you give it to somebody, you know, and they become incapacitated, that by definition is rape because that person cannot consent. Now, Bill Cosby gave this statement in exchange for him not being charged. Does that fucking sound like an innocent person? Does it? Answer the fucking question. Does that sound like a fucking innocent person? I don't want to be charged. Okay, you won't be charged. I will not charge you. Just tell me what you did. Okay, I did this and I did that. See, if a person is fucking innocent, a person wouldn't even be going through these channels of not getting charged for anything. Innocent people don't do shit like this. Then it says Cosby's lawyer said Cosby only gave up his Fifth Amendment. Understand this. Cosby only gave up his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. When they're saying self-incrimination, you're saying something against yourself that you are guilty of that's going to incriminate you. In other words, if I rob a store and I brought money home, robbed the store of money, and they come to me, I will say, yes, I had the money, but in order for me to tell you that I have the money, because see, that's self-incriminating, I want my testimony to be an exchange for me not being charged. Why? Because anything that I'm saying is going to self-incriminate me. Then it says, Because of a non-prosecution agreement between Castor and Cosby, former lawyer Walter Phillips, who died last year, Castor has backed up that version of events, which, however, was never entered into any legal record. Cosby's lawyers argued in a motion to dismiss charges that then District Attorney Bruce Castor promised in 2005 that Mr. Cosby would not be charged in connection with these allegations in exchange for Mr. Cosby giving testimony in the complainant's civil case against him. So, in other words, Bill Cosby, he didn't want to be known of drugging this woman. So what Cosby did is he confessed. This is a confession. I call it the semantics confession. Anybody know what semantics is? But this is what Cosby did. He confessed. He confessed. In exchange, he didn't want this to come out of all those women who did what? Said that Cosby raped them. Now, don't get me wrong. There's probably maybe 2 or 3 just joining the bandwagon. But I believe that Cosby did this. And he didn't want this shit to come out about him. And it says that it wasn't backed up by legal record. Never entered into any legal record. Cosby lawyers argued in a motion to dismiss charges that District Attorney Bruce Castor promised in 2005 that Mr. Cosby will not be charged in connection with these allegations in exchange for Mr. Cosby giving testimony in this complainant's civil case against him. The probable cause affidavit is using the very testimony Mr. Cosby provided in reliance on the agreement against him as a basis for the charges. Well, whenever you want to prove somebody is doing something or somebody's a habitual criminal, you have to have some kind of evidence to support your claim. See, this is what I can't stand. Well, you don't want to prejudice the jury. How about not doing shit in the first place to prejudice the jury? How about that? But we won't see it that way, huh? We just want to think that everybody's out to get Bill Cosby, but by logic, Bill Cosby is out to get his own self because he did this shit. But I know there's more behind it. But let me go on. As the agreement was off the record, some lawyers said it would not be legally binding. A promise by one DA does not bind the successor. In other words, a promise by a DA because our DA died, another DA's on, so therefore that DA, according to them, says he should have jurisdiction. He should be able to use that testimony. He should be able to use Bill Cosby's own words to prove that these women who's making an allegation that they were drugged and they were raped can substantiate their claim. See, we always talk about, the white man system is fucking us up. But see, we only want to get justice whenever it benefits us. Now, had it been the other way around, yeah, that judge should put that gag order on because he's put the gag order on, or this DA's left this out, and we could have had a fair trial if the DA didn't leave that out. What about that? Huh, black people? So when the shoe's on the other fucking foot, we want to throw a fucking fit at the jury, at the judge, at the trial, at the white man, because the white man didn't give us a fair trial because he left this out. And if he wouldn't have left this out, it would have swayed the jury to find my son not guilty. Another black man going to prison. Another black man going to prison. But now this is going to benefit the woman, and now we're going to get mad. Oh, no, they're out to get Bill Cosby. Fuck out of here with that nonsense. Sick and tired of you dumb motherfuckers always wanting to support motherfuckers you don't even know. You think you know him, but you don't know him. You ain't hang out with him. You don't know what he's into. That's why I got that meme that's showing you that, yeah, I'm about to get busy of exposing what kind of group he belongs to, the doctrine of that group. And I'm going to go in deep into that, so stay tuned for that. Then it says, but Las Vegas defense lawyer Nicholas Woodridge said a judge might find a verbal agreement legally binding. Cosby could move to have the disposition testimony kept out of his criminal trial under the theory that the prosecution only got the testimony because of its promise to Cosby. So in other words, Cosby would have never admit to drugging and having sex with that woman, with that basketball coach woman. He would have never admitted if he wasn't given an exchange of not being charged. Isn't that something? So therefore, he's not going to be charged for raping that woman. That's injustice right the fuck there. That's in fucking justice right the fuck there. So I don't give a fuck if they fuck Bill Cosby up 10 to 20 times more. The fact is he can possibility get off of raping the woman that he confessed to. That's injustice towards her. Do anybody fucking care about her? The Temple University basketball coach Andrea Costin in 2004 at his Elkin Park mansion. Do anybody give a damn about her? Come on, you Cosby kiss-asser. Come on, you Cosby on his balls. Come on. Doesn't she deserve justice? So Cosby only gave his testimony to save his own fucking ass. He didn't give a fuck about her. He didn't give a fuck about himself. And that's why I'm angry at you black folks for supporting this dumbass, because you can't read in between the fucking lines. It says this was the same county and same office, so promised representation made by the previous DA will be binding on the successor DA. If they lose on this, Cosby lawyers are almost certain to appeal the issues to a higher court, and appeals could tie the case up for months, if not years. So Cosby's going to fight this shit. Cosby's going to fight this shit. His lawyer's going to fight this shit because they want his testimony of him, as he said, as he testified to it against himself, acknowledged giving her drugs before digitally penetrating her. So he acknowledged that. He confessed he gave drugs to the basketball Temple University basketball coach Andrea Constant. Doesn't she deserve justice? Shouldn't Bill Cosby be in jail just for that? See, and you got to understand, while Bill Cosby was talking shit on the black community, he was doing this shit right here. I'm tired of seeing black folks acting a damn fool. Well, Bill Cosby, you testified that you acted a damn fool. So you a fucking hypocrite. That's why I don't give a fuck of what happens to you, Bill Cosby. And because I know the group that you belong to, Bill Cosby, I know the real reason why they coming after your ass, fool. And I'm going to expose it. And I'm going to divide it up in like probably 15-minute segment each, because there's a lot of shit I got to cover. Because you people who love your Jay-Z, who love your Al Sharpton, your Jesse Jackson, your Bill Cosby, you people who love your celebrities don't know what the fuck they in. Don't know what group they belong to. As a matter of fact, this meme right here, you don't even know the sign Bill Cosby is doing with his own fucking hand. You don't even know. You don't know a damn thing about these celebrities. But Bill Cosby, he spoke up for black people. Hey, bitch, let me tell you fuckers something. Let me tell you dumbass niggas something. If I rape one of your daughters, right, and then just pay your rent, and buy you a turkey dinner, would you fucking feel the same way about me? Come on, bitches. Come on, you fucking worshippers of Bill Cosby. Would you feel the same way about me? What if I did the same thing Bill Cosby did? Fuck it. What if I came with Quaaludes or come with Benadryl or come with some kind of drug, put a Molly in it, and your daughter didn't know it, or your mama didn't know it, or your aunt didn't know it, put a Molly in that, and they didn't know it, and I had my way with them and digitally penetrated them, took my fucking dick and shoved it in her pussy or shoved it in her ass, and then come back, talk about how our neighborhood need to change, give out turkey dinners, pay a couple of people's bills off. Will you love me? Will you love me? Come on, you fuckers. Come on, bitches. Yeah, I'm talking to you like that. Would you love me? No. As a matter of fact, here's proof about it. Here's proof about it. Whenever you get mad at me, you'll tell me you wish I burn in hell. You will tell me when I'm giving my breakdown on the things that's happening in the community and stuff, you call me a coon. A lot of folks have wished, even the pro-blacks have wished death upon me. But I don't hear nobody wishing death upon Bill Cosby, and he the one who drugged somebody out of his own testimony and digitally penetrated her. But all I hear from dumbass folks, dumbass black people, oh, they after Bill Cosby. You know, my grandmother said something to me that was very, 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 I took very seriously. When I was a little kid, people always talked about me. Why would people talk about me? Because I was acting stupid. I was doing a behavior that was not good at all. So I went to my grandma and said, Grandma, they always talking about me. My grandmother said, Eric, let me tell you something. If you never ever do what people say that you are doing, then they wouldn't have nothing to talk about you. So in other words, what my grandmother was saying, if I didn't do the behavior people were saying that I was doing, then they would have nothing to say about me. Well, folks, I'm telling you, if Bill Cosby didn't do the shit that he was doing, nobody can say anything about him. But I know, in a way, when y'all say, well, there's more to it, who did he piss off? Bill Cosby pissed off a whole heck of a lot of people. But I'm not going to go through it on this video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make about 3 or 4 videos. Then I'm going to connect the dots for you. You know, I was always taught you should know them by their fruits. In order to know these celebrities, you got to know what they're into and the doctrine that they're in. So stay tuned for that. And I'm going to reuse this article to make things, to connect the dots, to show you. But you black folks, let me tell you something. You need to stop worshiping these celebrities, all of them. And fuck, god damn these civil rights leaders. You don't know them. You don't hang out with them. You don't know what they're into. You don't know them. The only thing that you know is, like in Cosby case, is the actor, or he spoke up for black people. You don't know anything else about them. But see, y'all always want to get justice for somebody who you think is worthy. But when it comes to other people, they're not worthy of that same support. They're not worthy of that same getting behind them. We have become a nation who look at people with prestige, and those who are prestige, we think they can do no wrong. So we give them a pass, and we just say the white man is after them. Well, think you're mad about me now because I make this video? Well, get pissed off even more. Because that same white man that you fucking say is after Bill Cosby is the same fucking white man he bows to. How about that? It's the same fucking white man he bows to. It's the same fucking white man that he's on his knees to. And it's the same fucking white man he sold his soul to. It's the same fucking white man that he's in trouble for going against. It's the same fucking white man. Yeah, I'm saying some things. But like I said, I'm going to connect the dots. And one of the groups that I'm going to expose, and they're really going to connect the dots, and you folks who live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, like I do, you're going to be shocked and stunned. But I wanted to give this to you right now. Bill Cosby's not a saint. He did it. I believe he did it. Now, I'm going on record again and say there's probably 2 or 3 women jumping on the bandwagon, but the vast majorities of these rapes of these women, he did it. And his fucking bitch-ass wife knew about it. You know how I know she knows about it? You know how I know that she knows about it? Because you can't keep secrets like that from your wife. And because when I explain what Bill Cosby is in and what his wife is in, it's going to connect. It's going to connect like crazy. These celebrities are the scum of the earth. These singers and rappers are the scum of the earth. None of them are our people. None of them are great people at all. And it's about damn time. Well, you know, some people are waking up, but the rest of y'all want to be asleep. You know why y'all want to be asleep? Y'all want to be asleep for this reason. Y'all going to be in denial. Y'all going to hate me. Y'all going to thumbs down this video like crazy. Y'all going to call me a coon. And don't even know the definition of that fucking word because y'all too retarded, dumb, stupid, ignorant bastards. Y'all gonna say, oh, you just mad and jealous because of Bill Cosby is making more money than you. I'd rather be poor than to make my money the way Bill Cosby has made, because once I break down the boule, you ever heard of the boule? The Black Secret Society? Once I break that the fuck down, then y'all shut the fuck up and fuck you. It's a doggone shame. Y'all did the same thing with Umar Johnson and everybody who was high profile. You're always talking about the white man is after them, but you never understood that the white man that y'all always say that is after them is the same one that they bowed to over you. It's ridiculous. This is fucking pathetic. We cry, we want justice, but yet we don't mind creating injustice. We don't mind that at all. Black people, wear your shame as a badge of fucking honor. Wake the fuck up and understand what the hell is going on, because none of y'all know what the fuck is going on in the United States of America, in Hollywood, and everywhere. You think you do, but you don't. Till then, send your hate mail. Let's dialogue. I'm the raw truth. Peace.